Hi everybody! So today is day 30 of phase 1, which means I'm done. I only have a couple more things to do on my checklist today, but I wanted to film the video now because I know I'm gonna get those things done and it's gonna be dark by the time I finish, so I just wanted to get this in. So yeah, I'm gonna try and follow kind of a similar format to my video about 75 hard. And here we go, let's get right into it. So the first thing people ask is, what is phase 1? Basically, 75 hard was the starting point of the Live Hard program, which is 4 parts. 75 hard, phase 1, phase 2, and then phase 3. The whole program is a full year. So technically today I am on day 124 of this year since I started 75 hard. Phase 1 is all of the rules apply from 75 hard. So everything, there's no alcohol, no cheat meals, you have to stick to a diet, do the 2 workouts, one has to be outside, read 10 pages of a nonfiction, self-help, entrepreneurial, business, whatever book. Am I missing anything? If I'm missing something, you can click below for the video on 75 hard. So in addition to all of those things, you now have to take a 5-minute cold shower, spend 10 minutes of your day actively, dedicatedly visualizing your future, and you have to add 3 critical power list tasks to your day. So before I dive into those little things, I am going to go over a few of the frequently asked questions, or in my head, as I say, facts, FAQ. In my head, I don't know why, I just always said the facts. Let's go into the facts. Have you lost weight? I don't know. I still don't own a scale. The only time I get weighed is when I go to the doctor, and I don't really go that often, so I don't know, but I feel good, and that's really what matters to me. I like the way I look. I don't really care if other people like the way that I look, because I'm the one who has to look at me every day, so it really matters what I like. Why did I start phase 1? Truthfully, I was just feeling like I was going through withdrawal after finishing 75 hard, but also I just can't turn down a challenge. And I know that nobody challenged me to do this, but it exists, therefore it is challenging me. So I just wanted to do it. So my plan is to complete the entire Live Hard program, and I can't do that if I don't do all the phases. I also knew that as much discipline that I gained through 75 hard, I still am not completely in a place where I feel like I can just take all of that and just live my life like that without having a challenge keeping me on track. So I wanted to kind of, kickstart that. And I feel like I have, in these past 30 days, I think I've gotten so much more disciplined. I cut out desserts completely from my diet. Before, I let myself have it like once a week or whatever. I completely cut it out of my diet, so I have not had any dessert for the past 30 days. And I don't even feel like I miss it. Yeah, I do. I want ice cream sometimes, but I don't feel the intense cravings for dessert that I used to get all the time. So that's kind of cool. And also at school, they've had, in the break room, people will bring in donuts, or people will bring in cookies, or people will bring in bagels in the morning. And I have walked in there and not even been tempted to just take a bite, which is a lot of growth for me because I love food, and in the past it's always been really hard for me to say no. I wanted something to help me kind of get to the point where I am now, and it did. So that's why I started, and it worked. What was the hardest part? So for 75 hard, I did not have a specific answer because everything was kind of hard. However, I do have an answer this time. The hardest part for me was the dedicated or active visualization, because I have spent a lot of my life being stressed out by the future and constantly thinking about what's gonna happen, and building all of these million different scenarios in my head. And I've worked really hard to not be like that. So it was hard for me at first to, get myself to think of the future in a positive way instead of oh my God, what if I die tomorrow? So that for me was really, really hard. And also my ADHD brain is ooh, sparkly, ooh, something smells good, oh, and I start thinking of something. So my mind just went ooh, and it was really hard for me to be okay, nope, focus, Gertie, let's go back, fill it in. It's definitely gotten a little bit easier as I progressed through this phase, but yeah, that was the hardest part for me. The cold shower I thought was gonna be the worst part, but it honestly, not even that bad. What was the easiest part? Again, for me, not drinking. I didn't really feel like I missed it. I'm not a huge party person. Yeah, it wasn't hard for me. Do I feel any different? Heck yeah. I honestly didn't expect to feel super different, because this part of the challenge was like so short, but I do. I feel a lot more disciplined, which I didn't even think was possible, but I do. And yeah, it's kind of crazy how much growth I felt just in these short time, because I was so used to 75 hard. That was like 2 months of my life. And this one is just 30 days. So I was like, am I really gonna feel a difference? But I did. And yeah, it works. So yes, I feel different. I feel really good. And I feel really happy still. So yeah. Did I ever want to quit? Truthfully, no. There were times where, I don't want to work out, or like there were a few days where I was like sad. And I was like, I just don't even want to go outside. I just really want to eat ice cream and cry. But I got over that pretty quick, and then just was like, okay, got stuff to do. Gotta get this done. Having that short time frame made it easier for me to just push through. Also, I think my mental growth has helped me push through. So what is next? Will I do it again? I don't know that I'll do phase 1 again, but never say never. So I'm just gonna talk about the additional 3 tasks, because everything else was pretty much the same from 75 hard. I kind of did all the same workouts. If you want to hear about the rest of the stuff, you can watch my 75 hard video. Now I'm going to talk about the 3 things that were added on. So the cold shower. I tried to do this after I had been exercising, just so it wouldn't be like too bad. My method was to take my shower, like get all warm, do what I had to do, and then just like 5 minutes blast Hamilton, and then 5 minutes it was done. Sing Farmer Refuted 3 times through, you're good. And that's what I did. The 3 critical power list task things. So I did some research and I couldn't find any specifics whether they had to be the same 3 things every day or they had to be 3 different things every day. I just picked the same things every day because I wanted them to become habit. So the idea is Andy wants you to pick 3 things that aren't already a habit of yours to add to your everyday list. I picked 20 minutes of journaling, 20 minutes of practicing my Spanish, and doing 3 rounds of my physical therapy exercises, because those are things that I want to do regularly but have been, struggling to find motivation to do. My PT exercises have definitely helped me out, but also I just feel better, like my hip hurts less. Journaling. I try to do it at the end of the day just so I can like decompress, or I'll do it after something like really big happened. What else? Oh, Spanish. Basically, since I was in 3rd grade, I've been studying Spanish, and when I lived in Spanish-speaking countries, my Spanish was great. When I was studying, it was great because I was, being exposed to it every day. And when I graduated, I didn't really have that as much, so my Spanish has been horrible. I wanted to, make that a little mejor and practice my Spanish. So I don't really have a lot of friends here, well, really any friends here that speak Spanish. So I've been mostly practicing my listening and my reading skills. Every morning I try to listen to a Spanish podcast, and I'll listen to it kind of like twice through because they're only like 20 minutes, and I'll listen to it like on my walk. And then reading some of my Spanish books, which I will share. This is a book, a play, La Casa de Bernarda Alba, which is so hard for me to say, by Federico Garcia Lorca. I recommend this 100%. I'll just show you. This is like how intensely I would take my notes. And this one is another one of short stories from Spanish authors all over. It's really cool. And they also have some vocab stuff in here, and I really like this book a lot. And another one of more short stories. This is all by the same author though, Ana Maria Matute. So she's great, but I like this one a little bit more because there's some more variety in it. I also love how the pages feel. For my regular reading, I've been reading this book, Big Magic, by Elizabeth Gilbert, who also wrote Eat, Pray, Love, which I definitely want to read next because I love this book so much. And I feel like I'm getting life advice from there too, not just about creative living. So I think that's it. Moral of the story, I feel great, and I'll be starting phase 2 in November 27th, the day after Thanksgiving, because you have to wait 30 days in between, so that's what I'm doing. Anyways, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you want more of me, I make vlogs here. I also have a blog. I have the written one. I also have Instagram, all the things. If you have any questions, let me know. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. And I hope wherever you are having a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.